Hi all and welcome to a brand new episode of Hollywood Sequels. Today we are going to speak about a 4-series American action film, Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon is the first movie. The sequel movie is Lethal Weapon 2. Lethal Weapon is a 1987 American buddy cop action film directed by Richard Donner and written by Shane Black. It stars Mel Gibson and Danny Glover as LAPD detectives, Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh respectively. The movie depicts Los Angeles police surgeon Roger Murtaugh is assigned to investigate the death of Amanda Hunsaker, a prostitute who is one of the daughters of bank president Michael Hunsaker, a friend whom Roger has known since they were in the Vietnam War together, but Roger hasn't seen Michael in 12 years. Beginning with this investigation, Roger is assigned a new partner, Surgeon Martin Riggs, who has been suicidal ever since his wife Victoria died in a car crash. Riggs and Murtaugh's investigation of Amanda's death reveals that she was murdered and discover that her father, Hunsaker, was involved in the heroin smuggling scheme. Riggs and Murtaugh's investigation continues, which makes them the targets of Shadow Company, a group of former Vietnam War-era mercenaries who now bring heroin into Los Angeles country region. Subsequently, Hunsaker was also killed by the Shadow Group, and the company's leader, General Peter McAllister, and his right-hand man, Mr. Joshua, also want Riggs and Murtaugh dead. Consequently, they kidnapped Murtaugh's daughter. However, after several dramatic incidents, Riggs and Murtaugh finally kill the enemies and save the hostage. The other main stars are Gary Busey as Mr. Joshua, Michelle Ryan as Peter McAllister, the antagonist, Tom Atkins as Michael Hunsaker, Darlene Love as Trish Murtaugh, wife of Roger Murtaugh, Tracy Wolff as Raina Murtaugh, daughter of Roger Murtaugh. Lethal Weapon was produced by Silver Pictures with a budget of $15 million and was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. It became very successful, with the earning grossing over $120 million around the world against a small production cost. Lethal Weapon 2 is the second installment of the Lethal Weapon series and was released in 1989. It was also directed by Richard Donner, and the main difference from the previous movie is that the writer changed. It was written by a new writer called Jeffrey Baum. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover reprised their roles as LAPD detectives, Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh respectively. Darlene Love as Trish Murtaugh and Tracy Wolff as Ryan Murtaugh reprised their roles, and the other stars are Joe Pesci as Leo Jets, Patsy Kensit as Rika Vanton Haas, Josh Ackland as Arjun Rudd, the main rival, Derek O'Connor as Peter Worsted, consulate employee. The synopsis of the movie is that Los Angeles police surgeon Roger Murtaugh and his partner, Surgeon Martin Riggs, are working on yet another drug-related case. They are pursuing unidentified suspects transporting an illegal shipment of gold krugerrands, the South African coin. Subsequently, by the influence of higher officials, they are reassigned to protect an obnoxious federal witness, Leo Jets. When the witness reveals that he has been doing business with South Africans, it soon becomes clear that both the cases are related and that some illegal activity is going on. So, they try to find it out and realize that Arjun Rudd, the Minister of Diplomatic Affairs for South African Consulate, is the leader of drug smugglers. And on behalf of diplomatic immunity, he has been doing smuggling business in Los Angeles. Riggs also discovered that one of the consulate employee, Peter Worsted, is actually the murderer of his wife, and Peter also tried to kill Riggs. Consequently, Riggs and Murtaugh want to take revenge against all the diplomats, and eventually they defeated all the foes. Lethal Weapon 2 was also produced by Silver Pictures with a budget of $30 million and was distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. It became a huge success by grossing $228 million as worldwide. Eager to know what destiny has in hand for Riggs and Murtaugh? Catch next week's episode of Hollywood Sequels, where we'll be discussing about the remaining 2 sequels of Lethal Weapon.